Alright, so we're several weeks into this system now, and our tests show that it's fully cycled. You can see we've already got our seedlings planted. We planted these right after we built it, so these have been planted now for about 2.5 weeks. And you can see how fast they oftentimes go in these systems when it's nice and warm and they've got plenty of light. So we've already got our plants in there, they're taking up nutrients. We've got microbes going, they're cycling in this system, so it usually takes about 6 weeks to cycle. So we're fully cycled now, and you can see some of our crops are showing a little nutrient deficiency, which is common before you have fish in your system. And even after you have fish in your system, you're going to have to add iron, which is the problem here occasionally. So it's time for us to start getting ready to put our fish into the system. Now before you do this, you want to make sure you're not putting too much fish in. You want to start slowly, preferably with something like feeder goldfish. And you want to make sure that your fish are healthy. So get them from a good source. Make sure there aren't any sores on the fish. Make sure that they're not showing any kind of disease. And once you're certain that your fish are pretty clean, pretty safe, it's time to put them in the system. So to do that, we're not just going to take them and dump them right into the water. What we're going to do is we're going to take our fish and we're basically going to acclimatize them temperature-wise from the water that they're in to the water of the new tank pretty slowly. And the easiest way to do this is to get some kind of a bag and go ahead and pour the water and the fish in and blow a little air in there so it doesn't, you know, shrink down and suffocate your fish. And just kind of rest it in the water for a while until the water temperatures equalize. And once they've equalized, then you can just dump your fish right into your system and you'll be happy as a clam. Now the reason we do that is because fish are very sensitive to changes in water temperature. And so if we dump them into really cold water or really hot water really quickly, then a lot of the time they'll shock and they'll die. So we just want to be really careful about how we do that. So we're going to introduce this guy really slowly and get our system stocked with fish.